Hey guys, so I just finished watching Bridgerton. So, for those of you that aren't aware, it's a fairly new show that came out on Netflix recently. And it's sort of, people are saying, a mix up between Pride and Prejudice and Gossip Girl. So, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one, and give me a like because it really helps to boost my videos in the YouTube algorithm. So is it sort of like Gossip Girl meets Pride and Prejudice? Yeah, it really is. I would say that's a pretty accurate description of this show. So it's set in the Regency era. Am I saying that right? I'm sorry if I'm not, for all of you history buffs, but I think it's like the Regency era and then there's the Victorian era. Anyway, I love anything set in that sort of era, especially in London. So I was already looking forward to this show as a fan of Pride and Prejudice, and I used to watch Gossip Girl when I was a teenager. I really wanted to see what they would do with the spin on it being in this era. So we have the main girl, who is Daphne, I'm pretty sure her name is. So we see Daphne, she is ready to make her debut into society and present herself as looking for a husband. And she meets, oh, I'm really bad with names today, but she meets our main lead guy, and they end up wanting to pretend that they're together to make some elaborate ruse, which I'm not going to go too much into, but basically I think they want her to be seen as more desirable to other matches. So he's someone who has a really high standing in society, so her being with him will make her a lot more desirable to other men, and he just wants somebody to act like a virtual shield against all the gold diggers, I guess. Anyway, so they're together, and obviously they end up getting genuine feelings and falling in love. Honestly, they both annoyed me, but especially Daphne. I found her to be so naive, and I get it was common for that time period to be like that, but still it felt quite annoying, and she was very selfish and manipulative. She constantly thought of herself before other people, and I just found her to be a really unlikable character, and it was a pity that we had to see the season through her eyes. Well, you know what I mean, she was the main character of the season, which was annoying. But anyway, they had some really good side characters, like the other families I found to be really interesting. I did think there was a lot too much sex in it. Like, it just took away from the storyline and it was unnecessary. Like, we don't need to see it every 2 minutes, we get the point. They're on their honeymoon, they're happy. Like, we get it. Anyway, it's historically inaccurate. I'm not going to go too much into that, but let's just say if you want to see more historically accurate stuff, go watch Downton Abbey, not this. The costumes were good. All in all, I found it to be an interesting show. Apart from the politics, that's the only really thing I didn't enjoy. It just took me out of it, to be honest. Like, obviously the conversation about feminism, that was relevant in that day and age. Don't come after me if you still think it's relevant today, and I don't want to get into politics too much on this channel, but I'm just saying it was a lot more relevant in that day and age. So I think having one character who was really passionate about, like, not wanting to get married, but, well, I don't know if she didn't want to get married, but she wanted to pursue university instead. So I feel like having a character that wanted to explore that option was a really good storyline. But unfortunately, they made her into a really unlikable character because she wasn't just happy to want to do her own thing. She sort of put down everybody else who didn't want to do what she did, who wanted to have that more traditional marriage and kids lifestyle, which I found really annoying. But yeah, apart from that, I think they revealed Lady Whistledown too soon. We're getting a season 2, which is going to focus on the brother, which I'm really excited about. because I found him and his storyline a lot more interesting. So yeah, I think it's like a Downton Abbey for the younger generation with a bit of Gossip Girl thrown in, and I am all on board for this show. I really enjoyed it. So all in all, I would give it a B. So let me know in the comments down below if you've seen it and what you thought of it. Did you enjoy it? Thanks, guys.